Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a video for all you guys born in the year of the Ox. So we're just going to give these a quick shuffle up and then we're going to see how we're doing for you guys and see how things are going. So let's quickly just move those about and we will stop there. Let's take that one from the bottom. Let's take that one from the middle and let's take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got 3 blacks. That does not look good, but as I always say, black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. It's all about the compatibilities on the other side of the cards. So let's see what we've got for you guys on this first one. So we've got a catalyst card here. It is definitely not a great start. This is not a good start at all. The sheep is actually the opposite, the conflict of the ox. So that is definitely not a great start. It's the most incompatible you could get. This is probably the worst card an ox person could get. There's some changes coming, or there have been changes that have been happening, and these are not good. These are not good. These are not good changes. Things have been going downhill and spiraling quite quickly. Maybe it's a sickness, maybe it's illness, maybe it is just displacement, maybe you're finding yourself lost, a little bit confused, a little bit overwhelmed. I don't know, but it's definitely not good. It's not a place of comfort, that's for sure. The sheep and the ox, they don't get on at all. There's a completely different approach to life done by both of those, you know. The sheep is very, very relaxed. The ox is very, very stern. It's a completely different universe in comparison. This is where I feel you're in a slump. You're stuck. It's a place you don't feel comfortable. It's a place that isn't for you. It wasn't built for you. You shouldn't be there, but you found yourself there. Now you're stuck. You can't negotiate your way out of this. You can't talk your way out of this. You can't work your way out of this. All you can do is sit and kind of think about what you're going to do. I mean, change is happening. Change is going to happen. This is a catalyst card. If you want to know more about the catalyst cards, then hit that subscribe button. And this is a forceful change, whereas the other cards are more like the boar, which is a slow change, and the rabbit is more of a fast, sort of painless change. This is a very forceful change, and the one thing that the ox in the sheep, that won't necessarily let them connect, is the fact that the ox can't adapt very well to the changes that they're not in control of. So this is why I feel that you're out of control, because you're struggling to adapt. You've been taken out of your comfort zone. You've been moved somewhere, or you've been put somewhere. Potentially, you've just lost patience with everything right now. You're frustrated. You're emotional. You are becoming more objective. You are becoming more stern, and you're kind of in a way lowering your head, ready to charge. You're getting ready to charge, and I got a feeling it's going to be quite catastrophic. We've got that rat card there in the negative. Now, ordinarily, the rat and the ox would get on very well. They are on the soulmate connection. The rat and the ox do go very well together in that sense. But I don't feel this is a positive card for you today, even though you are compatible with that rat, because it is in that sort of after that catalyst, which means there's going to be work that's going to have to be put in, and you're not a stranger of this. You're not shy of work. You're not going to be afraid of the work. I just think that you're not going to be very comfortable while you're doing it, while you're starting to almost do something. You're basically building the change that you don't want. It's almost like reluctantly building a wall to keep yourself out instead of in on the inside. That's the best way I can put it. Or I don't know, buying a car that you're never going to drive, or you do what I mean. It's one of those things. It's something that you're not happy about. You're not happy here, and I don't think you're feeling very secure. The lack of security right now is also another thing that's becoming more of an issue. You're feeling quite, I'm going to say it again, you feel quite displaced, whether mentally or physically or both, emotionally. I think there's a lot of emotional toll here, and the rat is a family orientated card, and maybe this is like a loss in the family. Somebody's got sick, something's happened where you feel like running away won't fix it. Hiding is not your style. Facing it and standing up to it won't get you anywhere. I mean, there's not really anything that you can actually do to achieve getting past this. But you're not a defeatist person. You're not going to admit defeat. You're not going to, you're not just going to back away from this and give up. So you're just going to trudge on forwardly, despite the fact that it is hard for you, and that there is definitely some sort of uncomfortability here. But there are also lessons to learn here. With the rat, it sort of is a doer card, so it sort of pushes that idea that if you did do work in certain aspects, or you did focus on certain things, then that will help you. You can get through it. You're not going to like it. You may not like the outcome. You may not necessarily enjoy it. But as an ox person, you're not shy of the work. And that rat card is saying that that work needs to be done. So potentially that will then push forward into some sort of karmic reward where you can put in the hard work. The gods love a trier. The universe will recognize that. What you put out there, you get back. So putting in hard work, even if it is something that you don't like or necessarily are comfortable with, is a sacrifice. It's a willing sacrifice, and it will be recognized, and I do feel like it will be rewarded. We've got the monkey card coming to back up the rat there. Now the monkey is another doer card, and I think right now you are, again, as I have said, you are needing reservation. You are in a place of reservation. You're not feeling you. You need to focus on you. And I've said this before in the video on the affinity triangle, the doers. That video is out there now. If you want to check that out, it will tell you more about the rat and the monkey and the doers, including the dragon. And I do mention how I use the cards during the readings. And I have mentioned before that when it comes to the monkey, and it comes to this black monkey especially, it is all about self-care. It is all about looking after yourself. It is all about trying to be more aware of what you need and not the helping or being a people-pleasing of others. And I think right now with this reservation, this place that you're in, there is more to do, because this is still a doer card. These are doer cards. Plan and action after change, or during this change. You need to keep pushing forward. You need to keep on keeping on. You have to be persistent here. Going back is too slow. It's too long-winded. You've come too far to go back. You can't give up now. And I think right now, as unimaginative as you can be, you do need to think of the prospects of the future. You need to think of, a better place that you're getting to. You know, like I say, some sort of karmic reward for this, some sort of karmic comeback where the universe will recognize the hard work that you're putting in. You know, you have things on your side. You know, you're a hard worker, you've got a great work ethic, you are stubborn, which is actually a good thing. It's a good trait. You're persistent, and you can be very dedicated to things when you put your mind to it. In fact, you can be more dedicated than most signs. But the problem with this is it's the straw that broke the ox's back, isn't it? And that's where we're getting to right now, is the straw that broke the ox's back. I know it's a camel, but we're going to use the ox as a reference because obviously you are ox personalities. And that monkey is a self-care one. It is telling you need to look after yourself. And maybe it is because there is a sickness or an illness or something that is going on, which is a mental strain on yourself. And without that kind of, I suppose, discipline to sit down and relax, look after yourself and actually take care of yourself, you're just going to run yourself into the ground. You are going to make yourself worse. Only carry as much as you can carry, oxes, honestly, because it will be the straw that breaks the ox's back. And if that straw is the last straw, the final straw, who knows how long it's going to be before you get back up again. But we'll find out how you get on carrying this load next week when we come back and do another reading for the ox people next Monday. I will be back tomorrow for readings for the tiger and the rabbit. So if you are watching this as a tiger or a rabbit because you know somebody in the Zodiac who is an ox and that's why you're watching, or you're just watching for educational purposes or whatever, it doesn't matter why you're watching. Thank you for watching. We are very grateful. However, I'm just informing you that tomorrow will be the tiger and the rabbit. So if I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.